So in today's video, we are talking about the EU long-term permit. That is the ex character soggiorno. Are you not tired of renewing your lavoro subordinato? Sometimes you even collect the documents and it will be remaining only 2 months for the documents to expire. Some of us, we are afraid to apply for this EU long-term permit because of what some people are saying. They are saying it is difficult, we cannot apply, the questura will not give us the EU long-term permit. But guys, don't listen to anyone. If you know you have these requirements, I'll be listening, then you don't need to be afraid. Go and try your luck. It may be that the person who is telling you that you cannot apply for the EU long-term permit, the person is having the lungo periodo, which is for 10 years. But for you, every year, every 6 months, you will be at the questura. Now, I am starting from lavoro subordinato documents. If you are someone who is having lavoro subordinato and you are having a working contract, maybe from 6 months going, and also having a residence here in Italy, please, you need residence when you are applying for the EU long-term permit. You also need the A2 or the B1 or the Terza Media. So if you have A2, it is okay. If you have B1, it is okay. If you also have Diploma, it is okay. Once you have all these requirements, it is possible for you to apply for the EU long-term permit. Most questures always say that you have to get 5 years continuous residence. Some count from the very first day you got your electronic documents. Some also count from the very first day they gave you your citre at the questura. And most of the times, a lot of immigrants ask me that, official, what is citre? Citre is the documents they gave it to you at the questura before giving you your 6 months richiesta di asilo. So you will see that they will write mod citre. Mod citre. This is how the documents look like. But some of us, because we don't take our documentation very serious, we will collect it and we'll come back, we will dump it somewhere. Meanwhile, this is very, very important. Now, once you have all these requirements, my advice is that if you have lavoro subordinato documents and you have working contract, you have residence, you have A2, try to apply for the EU long-term permit. One thing some of us don't know is that once you apply for this EU long-term permit, and let's say, for example, you have not met 1 or 2 requirements, the questura will still renew your documents for you. They'll not say because you have applied for the EU long-term permit and you don't reach some requirements, they are blocking that your documents. No, they will still renew your documents for you. If it is lavoro subordinato, they will give you the lavoro subordinato, stating the reason why they didn't give you the EU long-term permit, so that you go back and do your homework. Now they are saying for those living in Italy more than 5 years, Permesso di lungo periodo, that is the ex character soggiorno. This is an update coming from Refugees Info. They are also on Facebook giving amazing information for immigrants here in Italy. Now, if you have been living in Italy for more than 5 years, you may be able to apply for the EU long-term residence permit, Permesso di soggiorno UE per soggiornante di lungo periodo. You can apply if you have a valid Permesso di soggiorno not needed for refugee status holders. Not all permits can apply. So not all Permesso di soggiorno can apply. As I said before, you have to make sure that you have lavoro subordinato. Those who are also holding the asilo politico, they can also apply. And those who are also holding the subsidiary protection after 5 years of residence, you can also apply for the EU long-term permit. Now, you have to be living here in Italy legally for at least 5 years. So if you are a refugee here in Italy, your 5 years start counting from the day you collected your C3, which I have already shown it to you. Now you have to also get a yearly income of 7,002 euros and 84 cents. So let's just take it like 7,000 euros yearly. And I know a lot of immigrants can even get more than this amount. So this amount is for 2025, and if you have family, it changes. Definitely the amount will increase. Now you have to also get a registered residence. It doesn't necessarily mean you need to get a house contract, but if you get someone to do the residence for you, you are also good to go. If you are not a refugee or subsidiary protection holder, you also need the Italian language level of Ardue housing stability certificate if applying with your family. That is the idoneità alloggiativa. For that one, if you have family, then you need it. If you are asilo political holder or subsidiary protection holder, you don't need the Ardue, but some questures will still request the Ardue. So it is always better to get the Ardue. Now, to apply, you will need to submit several documents, including your valid passport or ID, your current residence permit, criminal records, proof of income, codice fiscale, certificate of residence, and language certificates and housing certificates if applicable. Your spouse, underage children, and dependent parent may also apply with you or after you get your permit. It usually takes around 3 months. You will get a message from Questura when your permit is ready. Apply at your local post office, Posta Italiana, using the yellow kits before your current permit expires. This is where I always say that you don't have to be waiting till your documents is about to expire. Once you know that you have all these requirements, even if the documents is remaining 1 year, 6 months to expire, you can apply for these documents. Guys, 10 years. You don't have any problem with the Questura, because this time around, a lot of immigrants will go to the Questura, they will take the documents will be remaining only 2 months, 3 months to expire, which doesn't make sense. So please, if you have the requirements for this Carta Soggiorno, it is better you apply for these documents and you will be free. A lot of people will be telling you that you cannot apply, but guys, most of them are having these documents, but they still want you to be renewing 1 year lavoro subordinato, 1 year lavoro subordinato. It is high time we also apply for this 10 years documents. Once you have all these requirements, you need to go to the CAF or Patronato. If you are not able to fill the kit by yourself, they will help you fill everything. You go to the poster, you will pay 100 euros for the contribution, 30 euro 46 cents for the electronic documents, and 30 euro for sending, 16 euros for marca da bolo, and they will post the documents for you. You will get appointment. You will also go and thumbprint and get your 10 years documents. And I repeat, if you submit all these documents and maybe 1 or 2 documents are missing, the Questura will still renew your current documents for you, and they will tell you the reason why they didn't give you the 10 years, so that next time you will do your homework very well. If you find this information useful, what you have to do is to subscribe to the channel if today is your first time. Don't forget to give me a like and also share my video for me. If you don't still understand anything, you can follow me on Facebook, Official Cracker TV. Clicking on my about to get a WhatsApp number. Any question that you have, just leave it on WhatsApp and I'll get back to you. And TapTapSend is the #1 mobile app you can use to wire money back to Africa. With TapTapSend, you don't pay any sending fee or any commission, and their rates are very, very higher. You can download TapTapSend on Google Play or App Store. Register your first transfer. Just add my promo code OFFICIALNIGER in capital letters. Like this, they'll be dashing you additional €5 bonus, £10, $10, depending on where you are. If you're in the UK, America, Canada, wherever you are in Europe, you can also use TapTapSend to wire money to loved ones in Africa. Until we meet again in the next video, please stay safe and stay blessed. Peace out.